Hello, this is Nick going over the quick setup of the remote control bubble trap. You're going to want to set your bait tank and your pump just about 2-3 inches below the surface of the water, as furthest away as you can get from the trap as possible, because when you do hit bait swirl, it makes kind of like a whirring sound, which can startle the fish. I mean, they're used to all the different noises inside the tank, and it's just going to be one more small motor whirring, but I still place it as far as away as I can, and usually about 2-3 inches under the water is fine. And then you're going to want to purge your bait tank and your air line of any air that's in it. So when you hit your bait swirl button, it's going to push any air that's in the bait tank and the line into your bubble trap. You're going to want to burp that, so you just flip it and all the air will come out to the surface, and you can kind of rattle it around a little to get some little of the smaller air bubbles to rise to the surface. And then you're ready to mate it to your base unit. When you mate it to your base unit, you're going to want to turn your voltage up slightly, because that'll give you stronger magnetism to keep the bubble trap against the tank glass. And with the stronger magnetism, you can kind of manipulate it and move it around. And then once you get it where you want it, where your target fish hangs out is where I usually put it. And then you can feather this back. And then that's going to give you the quick release. And depending on the thrust of your water pumps inside your tank is going to determine how far you can back this off. If you turn your pumps off while you're trapping, you're going to be able to really back this off, because it's not fighting the resistance of the current flow in there. But I leave mine on, and I can still get it down and get a decent release. So I've been using lures too, so just be on the lookout for my new lures that'll be coming out as well. I've been experimenting with different lure material, and I've been able to catch all my fish with lures alone and without using bait. And what makes that so great is that you can bait, or you can trap endlessly without worrying about how much load you're putting into your tank by using real bait. So being able to use lures is awesome, and I've been able to catch every fish in here except for my engineer goby using lures. So stay tuned for that. I'm very excited about that new product that's coming out with these bubble traps. So once you've burped the air from your bait tank, your air line, and your trap, now you're ready to trap. So all you need to do now is just add your favorite half a cube of frozen inside your bait tank, and then when you're ready to trap, you just hit B for your bait swirl, and then A for your release. And these guys have already eaten, so I don't think they're gonna be interested, because once your fish get conditioned to the sound of the whirring, they'll know that it's time to eat. And as soon as they hear the bait swirl pump, or now when they see the lure beads kind of bouncing around in there, they'll start coming around the trap and start looking in there and seeing what's going on. So if you have any questions, I'm always available 24/7, 719-639-8156. 719-639-8156. I take calls 24 hours a day, and I love answering questions and getting feedback, because that's how I've been able to improve this trap pretty significantly over the last 4.5 months. So stay tuned. A lot more cool stuff is coming from Tankmatez.com.